All right, guys, welcome again to day 3 of the 5-day group growth and engagement challenge. So today, what we're going to talk about is creating that engagement soon as people join your group. I've told you in a couple of the other videos that if people join your group, and like I said, you're a part of groups that you probably never see in your timeline anymore. And a lot of times, Facebook uses the algorithm. You're even friends with people whose posts you never see anymore. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the posts that people have posted on their own timeline saying that Facebook is limiting, my friends, my posts. I'm only seeing the same 20, 25 people. If you want to see my profile, comment on this. That's basically I would say a growth hack to get your picture seen more in your other friends' profiles. But the reason for that is Facebook knows what you engage in and what you're interested in. So, and they use the fact that you engage with what you engage with on Facebook to show you those different items and groups. I am a part of marketing groups. I am a part of real estate investment groups. And Facebook knows what to show me based on what I am interacting with and doing on Facebook at the time. I'm also part of my neighborhood groups, which I ended up cutting off this year because they became real negative. Filming this in 2020, a lot of things have happened in 2020 that would make a suburban neighborhood, I'll leave it at that, kind of become volatile. And there were a lot of things I didn't like seeing in that group. And there was ways that I was engaging in those groups when a lot of that stuff was going on. And my timeline became filled with it. Facebook, basically said, you keep liking and commenting and discussing and frankly arguing with people in this group, you must want to see more of this group. So it got to a point to where all I was seeing was that group, plus my friends post and whatnot. But I ended up having to leave and unfollow some of the groups that pertain to, my neighborhoods and the school districts that my kids go to because of all of the political stuff that was happening in 2020. But I'm saying that to say that those groups were engaging. And I don't want you to discuss politics, and I don't think that you want your business group to become a negative conversation piece, but they were engaging. And the fact that I was commenting and liking and engaging in posts, Facebook knew that Facebook wanted to show me more of those things. So I'm saying this to say that I want you to start off your group in such a way that people start engaging in your group immediately. So creating that initial engagement comes from the welcome post. So when you first let someone into your group, you want to have a welcome post. And in that welcome post, you want to tell them about you, about the group. Again, some of that was in the description of the group, but in that welcome post, you want to tell them what this group is about, and you want to do something that gets them to take an action. You want them to take an action. For one, it helps you in the algorithm. Two, you want them to get involved. You want them to be a part of the community. It doesn't help your business if, just to have lurkers in your community. You want people to actually take some sort of action and do something and become engaged and a part of your community, because the more engaged they are with your community, the more it'll show up in their timeline, but the more they come to know, like, and trust your group and you and your business. So in that welcome post, you're going to tell them about the group, and then you're going to give them next steps. So with those next steps, it's, check out this link for, this coupon. Let us know in the comments what you're going to do here. If you're looking for, something, and I'm going to be specific with mine. So it's, I'll go back to my group. If it's if you're looking for help with building a community around your business, check this out and join my 5-day challenge. What else do I have on there? I have a link to one of the affiliate programs that I'm a part of, which helps you build landing pages and websites super easy. It's called ClickFunnels. So I have a link in there where I tell people, look, if you want a simple website that works, that turns people into customers, click on this link and get a 14-day free trial of ClickFunnels. What else do I have on there? Also tell you, just introduce yourself below. So just simply introducing yourself in the comments, saying, you know, what it is that you do, what about your business. It's letting you know, it's getting you to start commenting. Once you start commenting, you tell me what your business is, I can even start to have conversations with you right there on that welcome post. So that's how you bring people in and start getting them engaged immediately when they join your community. When you first start your community, it's going to be people that you actually know. But as your group grows, once you get to 500 people in your group, Facebook starts to look at who's in your group, who the type of people that are joining your group, and what are the people that are in other groups who they can tell will more than likely like your group, and they're going to start recommending people to your group. So at that point, you're really going to start to get strangers in your group. So you really want to have a way to welcome them so they can get to know you, and you can start to get to know them right there in that welcome post. Welcome video. The welcome video is for them to get to know you again. This is about you becoming that center of influence for your group. You want to make sure that people come into the group that they know that this is your community, this is your brand, and you're bringing all these people together. So you're becoming that center of influence for your group. So you're going to have that welcome video, and in that welcome video, you're going to restate some of the things that you said in the picture. But they're just going to get to know you more, and you're going to welcome them to the group, and you're going to tell them the next steps. So here's another trick with that welcome video. I want you to put that welcome video on your Facebook page, and I want you to share the video into your group. So the reason why you're going to do that from your Facebook page is when you decide to run ads in the future, everybody that watched that welcome video now becomes an audience. So with Facebook ads, you can target people who watched a specific portion of a video or seen a video. Well, this particular post will only be shown to people who actually who are actually part of your Facebook group. So this is not a video that you're going to run ads to. This is people that are just in your Facebook group. So now, and I'm saying that because you're not going to just run ads to people in your Facebook group. Everybody that sees that video, you can create what's called a lookalike audience. I know I'm getting advanced when I'm talking about Facebook ads, but this is just setting you up for the future because I know that you're going to make a lot of money with your Facebook group. So eventually you're going to want to expand and go to Facebook ads. So again, just a little brief portion on Facebook ads is that everybody who sees that welcome video in your group, you can create what's called a lookalike audience. So Facebook is gonna, you're gonna be able to tell Facebook, look, go out there and find me the 1% of people in wherever your target market is. I'm gonna say the US, that are similar to the 1,000 people that are in my group. So Facebook is gonna go out there and say, okay, I'm looking at the 1,000 people that you have in your group that you brought that are fully engaged in your community who watched this video, and here are the 1% of Americans who are just like them, who basically interact with Facebook and are in the same groups, have the same interests, and do the same things as the 1,000 people in your group. So now that when you run ads, these are the people who are most likely to want to join your group and most likely to buy from you because it's based on the people who sat through your welcome video. And then continued education. So if you're in this group, you'll notice that I have units. You can have in your welcome post, also with the here's what to do next, whatever your niche is, you can send them to, here's some other trainings that I have inside of the group that can help you achieve your goals. So if you have, I'm going back to the keto group, if you have some, free meal plans, or you have a training or some videos on cooking or some recipes, you can have links to those right there in the welcome post. That's the other thing that's in the welcome post, that continued education. So you've joined the keto group, you've joined the realtor group, the real estate investment group. And in that video, I'm telling you, look, I wrote a free guide to how to get your first rental property in the next 90 days. Check it out below. You put that in the welcome post, or you're saying, check out this post over here where I discuss it. So you get double. So now you're clicking to a link in the Facebook group, and on that post is you kind of giving some education, and also inviting them to give you their email address for that free guide that you wrote. And one of the tricks with that is you can give a snippet of it, like in a video, because I'm a fan of video, because people get to know, like, and trust you again, because it humanizes you. It's not just copy and paste the content possibly from the internet. They hear you talking, so they know your stuff. And a big part of this is you want to make sure you're collecting email addresses and building up these leads to turn them into your customers. So that continued education, you create a video and you're telling people, look, leave a comment below if you want me to send you a link to that guide. So if you see what I just did there, I'm creating that engagement again. So now on your welcome post, they've clicked to go to another post. That's a signal to Facebook. They've watched the video, another signal to Facebook that they're interested. And then you told them to comment, another signal to Facebook that they're interested if they comment. And then you can send them the link in Messenger. Another algorithm trick from Messenger is whenever you talk to somebody in Facebook Messenger, Facebook says, oh, they talking to each other in the DMs. They must be close. So if somebody comments that they want your guide and you send them a link to your guide in Messenger, now Facebook is saying, okay, these people are close. I'm going to show them more of this person's post, because if they're talking in Messenger, they must be really cool. And then that link in Messenger, again, this is pumping up what I've said earlier. If you have it sent to like your ClickFunnels landing page, and on that landing page you're collecting email addresses, now you've not only got the person in ClickFunnels, you got the person in Messenger talking to you to help you boost the algorithm, but you're also collecting that email address. Everything you're doing, whether it's ads or the organic stuff that I'm talking about, you want to make sure that you're collecting email addresses. And I say that because you never know what's going to happen with the algorithm, and you never know what's going to happen with Facebook and YouTube, so Instagram and any of them, period. But as long as you're collecting email addresses along the way, you're building up that your buyers list, your prospects list, and you can take those addresses with you anywhere. So if you notice, a lot of the big influencers, if they choose to go to the new platforms, they're already big on those new platforms. Why? Because they have email addresses. So if one of the biggest people in my space, Russell Brunson, decides to go on TikTok, or Gary Vee decides that he wants to be a TikTok star, he could literally just email out his list and say, hey guys, I'm joining TikTok, follow me over there. And you start off with followers. Same people with TikTok. As I'm writing this video, TikTok, they're trying to ban it in the US. All those people who have built millions of followers on TikToks, and they've become influencers, and people are paying them for product posts, if they don't have email addresses, all that work is gone. Also, with talking about TikTok, Zuckerberg basically likes to take whatever anybody's doing on any other social media platform and bringing it into his. So when I'm writing this, I'm talking about this, Instagram just came out with their Reels TV, which is basically how they're trying to crush TikTok in America. If those TikTokers had collected those email addresses, found a way to collect email addresses from people, they could easily say, look guys, they're about to ban TikTok, but I'm gonna be doing the same thing on Instagram. Follow me over there. Which they should be doing now anyway, because you can put the Instagram link in your profile. But again, long as you're collecting email addresses, you'll be fine for the long haul. All right, so tomorrow we're going to be talking about how to create engagement inside of your group. So what we talked about today was simply what are the ways you can get them to engage on day one. So tomorrow we'll be talking about how to keep them engaged for the long haul and keep them coming back once they're customers and beyond.